Let's do this. You ready, Mousy? This is gonna suck ass. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, let me just start this by putting this down before I get even weirder. Alright. I'm not going to go over the stupid, obvious why this game is dead, why it is dying, why it's not doing so good, why it is struggling. I'm not going to go into any of that. Why? Because all of us have the basic level understanding of if you're a dick to your customers don't stay your customers, you don't make money. It's not rocket science. It's not difficult. Wishing harm on people does not make them want or willing to buy anything you sell. Obvious. What I'm going to go instead is I'm going to jump past all that stupid shit, and I'm going to actually give my experiences that I've had so far. No, I'm not willing to finish the game. I am not willing to play anything past the 4 hours that I have played. I am unwilling. Now, why is that? Honestly, ironically enough, while the stupid background crap does not help anything at all, the real reason is actually because this game is less enjoyable to play than Elder Scrolls Oblivion or Skyrim. Despite having more of a weapon variety, the reality is that that's not really helping your case at all. Because again, your combat isn't very satisfying. And movement just also isn't very satisfying at all. Dodging feels like ass. Blocking feels like ass. Shooting feels like ass. Swinging blades feels like ass. That's not a good thing. That's pretty bad. Now, I'm going to give it this. I'm going to say this much outright. The concept is actually pretty badass. The concept is basically Pillars of Eternity, the Action Edition. That's a cool idea. I'm down for that idea. I'm not down for how the game feels, because it feels not good. But it doesn't help that, honestly, they try to streamline Pillars of Eternity basically to death in the game. I can't make no dwarf. I can't even make a godlike dwarf either. I can't make an Amaoan. I can't make a godlike Amaoan. I can't make a normal human or a normal elf. I have to make either a godlike human or godlike elf. Oh, and not any of the ones that already existed. Oh no, they threw all those away. Now you are fungus. You are discount Last of Us. Okay. Great. If you're going to streamline it this hard, what's the point of even having a character creator, really, at this point? Especially when your dialogue options on top of that aren't even that good. And from my knowledge, my character never spoke. Not once. Not great dialogue options. You pretty much simplified and streamlined and shrunk the character creator to the point of where I'm kind of wondering what was even the point of doing it. That's extra time you could have instead put to making the gameplay satisfying instead. Especially if you were trying to go down this very specific narrative focus. Well, if you're trying to go for this very over-specified narrative, then just not do a character creator or dialogue options. Have it be the narrative, and instead make sure the gameplay was satisfying then with that time. But I guess no one thought of that. Or no one did any playtesting. Maybe both for all I know. I don't know. Ultimately, despite its concept being really cool, it does too much to limit its overall potential. And also, between all that and the gameplay, I'm just not willing to play it, much less to finish it. I just can't be bothered. When the gameplay is worse than games that are more than a decade old, and on top of that, is kind of gimping itself to the point where it's not using even half of the things that made its prior games succeed. It's kind of sad to say, but this is a continuation of Pillars of Eternity. It is. It's the third Pillars of Eternity game, but the problem is it doesn't feel or play like a Pillars of Eternity game, and it doesn't really have that satisfaction that a Pillars of Eternity game should be offering. It's just kind of limited for no real reason other than just to be limited. If this was their idea of how to make it work in an action setting, they really twisted their view on this to the point of where it's kind of hard to justify that because of none of the technological issues that have been in past games that did require that kind of mentality. And on top of that, no one was telling you to rush this thing at all. Nobody. You could have taken your sweet time and made sure this game was done properly, and no one probably would have complained until you do something stupid in the background. Again, I don't want to go over all that because duh. Genuinely, I cannot be bothered to finish it. I just can't. I don't recommend it either. I just don't. It just isn't satisfying or enjoyable to play. I would rather go and play just about anything else. I will play Jack and Daxter 1 even. That has more satisfaction than this. That game's almost as old as I am. Damn. But, in the words of me and the mouse here, I'm gonna go do anything else more fun. Hopefully, I'll have a review up for you guys at some point. Probably not gonna be for a while though. So, I will try and keep up with the videos. Dear Lord, I'm rusty. I will see you all when I see you. Mouse says salut. And I say, ah!